You don't do that and then come back and sleep next to me. Like, you're a fuckboy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how I went on a date with a fuckboy, like most of us girls do. And karma got back at him. So basically he ended up ditching me. The next morning he woke up with a really big problem and he definitely got his karma. So if you want to see that, just keep watching. So I met this guy, this fuckboy, let's call him, through a friend, of course. We were hanging out. I met him because I was hanging out with my friend Lindsay and her boyfriend Mark, and they were saying he just got over a breakup and so did I, so they were like, oh, maybe you guys would relate or whatever. They weren't expecting anything to happen, but we hung out. I was kind of upset, so we kind of just like leaned on each other. We hooked up and whatever. So then we just started talking after that, and it was really cool. He was a little weird. I'll get into that later. He's a little crazy. And I mean psycho crazy. But so it was cool. It was prom weekend. I was only, I think, 16 or 17. He definitely had a weird vibe with my age. I mean, I get it, but like then again, it was like he was obsessive over it. He wouldn't want to be like seen out in public, not even in the street, like come say goodbye to me. He was like, no, people are gonna know. People are gonna know that you're younger than I am. I'm like, nobody even cares. Nobody's even looking out their window and seeing that I'm younger than you. Like, nobody cares. But he was like petrified of being called, I don't know, whatever. So prom weekend, we go, and I invited him to stay with some of my friends that had been going to prom or whatever. They got a beach house. So it was him, my friend Lindsay, her boyfriend Mark, and a bunch of my friends. So we decided to go down to the pier, and we're just walking around, and we start walking, and he gets a phone call, and he just kind of like drifts off without anyone noticing. All of a sudden, I'm like, we get to the Ferris wheel, we're already on the Ferris wheel, and he just wasn't there, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where did he go? So I'm like pissed, because now I'm like, did he literally just leave? Like, what the hell happened? And alright, sorry, my camera died. So what I was saying, the fuckboy says that he has a friend that's in town from the army, and this is the only chance to see him, and you know, he'll be back later, because he's supposed to be sleeping over at the beach house with us. So I was like pissed off because kind of got ditched, but at the same time, like, if someone's in the army, you don't usually get a chance to see them, so I understood. Okay, so let's fast forward a few hours. We're on the beach. Me, Mark, and Lindsay are walking down the beach. It was dark out. And all of a sudden I pass people holding hands, and I didn't look exactly at them, but at the corner of my eye, I swore it was the fuckboy. And I'm like, was that just him with a girl? And I wasn't, let's just say I wasn't all there, so I was like, my friends were like, oh no, like, you're just, you know, you're being weird, you're being crazy. And so like I tried to like write it off like maybe I was just being crazy, but no, I turned around as soon as I like realized, oh my god, that was definitely him. Like, they were walking right past us, and they just made a straight turn towards the boardwalk. Like, he must have seen me. He comes back later, and I was like pissed off. He tried to like cuddle me, I remember, and I was like, no. I was angry, because you don't just ditch me and then like fall asleep next to me, you know what I mean? At this time I had no idea he was with another girl. I was still pissed that he took the whole night with, like, hanging out with his buddies. But, so the next morning he wakes up, and his eyes, he tells me he never sleeps with his contacts in and he forgot, and his eyes were like beet red. He tells me like he's not gonna go drive home because they were like burning, like he's like tears out of his eyes. I've never seen a grown man cry so bad. Like, he was like, I can't drive, I don't know what to do. And Mark was also older, same age as him, but I think his license got suspended or something, so he didn't even have a license. And me and Lindsay were only 16, so we didn't have a license yet. So it was a little confusing, like what we were like, what are we gonna do? But anyway, so we ended up, Mark said he's gonna drive. We go out to the car, and he has a ticket because he parked, you know, if you ever go around beaches, there's always like extreme parking, you can't park here or whatever. And I guess he parked somewhere he wasn't supposed to park, and they gave him a ticket. It was like over $100, I remember. And he was pissed. So now he has like, his eyes are like burning off, and he has a ticket. He can't even read the ticket, like he's like crying. So we're in the back seat, and I just was like pissed. I think we were still like talking, but then we ended up like stopped talking after that. But fast forward like a month, I see a photo of Lindsay, Mark, the fuckboy, and this girl, and I'm like, that looks like the girl I saw on the beach. So I ended up asking Lindsay about it, and she was my friend, but she wasn't going to come to me and say it. I had to ask her about it, and she tells me that she finds out that I did see him and this girl that he's now like talking to on the beach, and instead of like go meeting his friend on the army, which is messed up, you don't say that. He's meeting his friend in the army, but he was like hanging out with her, and God knows, maybe they fucked, I don't know. But you don't do that and then come back and sleep next to me. Like, you're a fuckboy. If you would like to hear any other stories like this, I have a ton of fuckboy stories. Please subscribe and also like and comment below any of your fuckboy stories, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.